Have you ever wondered why massive ships float on water instead of sinking? Ships float because they are less dense than water. Though made of dense materials like steel, ships have hollow interiors filled with air, reducing their overall density. Let's say I throw a ping-pong ball on water. What do you think happens to the ball? It floats on water and doesn't sink. But why does that happen? Density equals mass of the object divided by volume of the object. This is because of the difference in density between water and the ping-pong ball. The ping-pong ball is less dense than water and hence it can float. This applies to most objects with some exceptions. Well, how does a ship float then? So the reason a ship can float in water is because it's less dense than water. But wait, ships are made of steel or iron, so they have a higher density than water. So shouldn't they sink? No. The ship is not a solid block of iron and steel. A ship is made of steel, but it is hollow, containing air within it. Air has a very low density. Hence, the overall average density of the ship becomes less than the density of water. And therefore, a ship floats in water. We primarily use steel to make ships as they are strong, somewhat corrosion-resistant, and cost-effective. How does a ship move? Most ships use a diesel engine. The output shaft of the engine is connected to huge propeller blades as seen in the figure. And from Newton's third law, we know that every action has an equal and opposite reaction. So the propeller blades push the water backward by spinning fast, and in turn, the water pushes the ship to move ahead. Why are ships painted in red below the waterline? The paint used below the waterline often contains copper to prevent the growth of marine organisms such as barnacles, algae, and other sea life. This growth, if permitted, can significantly increase drag force, leading to reduced speed and increased fuel consumption. This copper imparts a reddish hue to the paint. That's why ships are red below the waterline.